last week's controversial vaulting of everybody's favorite one pump chump, pun intended, Epic is scaling back the spray and pray meta, even with the addition of a new automatic weapon, plus more news and leaks to discuss. The 9.01 patch dropped this morning with a brand new beepity bop for everybody to use, the tactical assault rifle, which was leaked in Season 9 marketing images and also data mined in files. It's a fully automatic 30-round assault rifle available in rare, epic, and legendary variants, doing 22, 23, and 24 damage respectively, with a 1.75 headshot multiplier that's mostly effective in close quarters combat, but can't compete with other assault rifles at range, which is a head-scratching, redundant addition to the current state of the game until you realize that Epic has also vaulted the compact SMG in its place, hashtag RIP90. Additionally, to slow down the spraying like a garden hose meta, the drum gun has caught a damage nerf, which should have been considered even prior to the unvaulting, from 26 and 27 down to 22 and 23 to make it more feel like the uncommon and rare varieties that the gun actually comes in, which now might actually make me want to play the game again. While people watched this past weekend's tournament qualifiers where vehicles were disabled due to a bug saw just how much better the game can be without planes and ballers dominating Fortnite esports since the start of Season 7, Epic still hasn't gotten the message to remove the baller. However, they are nerfing its health from 200 down to 150 to keep the design of mobility, in spite of the plethora of additional mobility options with Season 9, including slipstreams, which were actually disabled in later circles with this patch. But users can now build in the path of said streams instead of taking a leap of faith where you might end up missing and dying from falling, as well as having players that are within the stream behave similar to being on a zip line by destroying built objects when they collide with them. Hopefully this means that people won't easily be able to yeet their way out of trouble in the late game because they don't know how to build properly but do know how to fall into hand-holding mechanics for window lickers. Epic has also made performance improvements to avoid the pixelated bukkake that is the textures on the already obsolete when released 6 years ago consoles. Lastly, in the previous patch, the indicator for losing shield and health had both been changed to the same red color, which is more confusing than the end of the Kentucky Derby, so Epic has posted on a Reddit thread that it will be reverted in an upcoming update, which I had originally thought would have been this one. In the last patch video, I talked about the Week 2 challenges, which had already been leaked, so check it out in case you missed it, because I'm not going to rehash it here, even though I should drag out my video to more than 10 minutes for the sake of YouTube's algorithms, but there are more Fortbyte challenges that have both been found and leaked. Here's a map of all the current known Fortbyte hidden locations, including number 13, which is found within the second week's loading screen shown here, which the hint is about as helpful as customer service at places rated F by the Better Business Bureau. However, somebody accidentally found it in a porta potty found within Paradise Palms in the very south part of the map, so you don't actually need the loading screen in order to go get it. Number 24 found within the big house in Fatal Fields, thankfully not in the grass maze like a Halloween hayride scam. Number 47 between a reboot van, pirate camp, which are still around in the future somehow, and a crashed battle bus west of Lazy Lagoon. Number 55 found inside of a small building near a reboot van in Haunted Hills, the only reason to ever go to that name location. Number 81 also in Paradise Palms, but this time found on a mountaintop cactus wedge only during the daytime because going outside at night is dangerous. Number 82 by solving the plate puzzle northwest of the block, which requires you to have a full squad of 4 by stepping on the south, east, and west plate, while the 4th grabs the Fortbyte from the north one, which you have to rotate the personnel around in order to have everybody collect this piece, but it's also impossible if you're hashtag forever alone. And lastly, number 92, which requires the rock love spray, unlocked at tier number 2, to be spewed on the ground near the lava fall. There are also more Fortbyte challenges that have been leaked but are currently unavailable for collection, with more of those found within the loading screens of even variety of 4, 6, 8, and 10. The number 6 Fortbyte using the Yay emote unlocked at tier 14, which is the most annoying sound in the world, Dumb and Dumber, in an ice cream shop, which is west of the racetrack in the desert. Number 7 using the Cuddle Up emoticon unlocked at tier 8, inside a rocky umbrella, which is actually this location here, southeast of the block at the handle of said umbrella on the map. Number 8 within Junk Junction on a dirty mattress in a large building, which coincidentally is how you were conceived. Number 17 found within a wooden fish building, which is in the center of the hot springs area, northeast of Lazy Lagoon. Number 64 accessible by the rocks on top of Stunt Mountain, which is one of those 5 highest places on the map south of Pleasant Park. Number 72 found in Salty Springs by the car on its side like it was in Philadelphia when that city wins or loses any big sporting event. And an unknown number by using the rock spray on an underpass, of which there's only a few bridges in the map, so your guess is as good as mine here, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find. According to these leaks, aside from getting an image about Season 9 secrets, whatever the fuck that means, you'll also get a purple-looking contrail, which seems like a reward that's more underwhelming than when you get after finding a big YouTuber's dog. That's not all with leak challenges, as there is new info about the upcoming John Wick limited time mode called Wick's Bounty that were found in files last week. However, the rewards are finally revealed to be a coin back bling for completing 5 of the said challenges, and an actual John Wick outfit, because instead of being sued by the developers of the movie maker for the previous skin that was eerily similar for being unlocked at tier 100, Epic decided to instead partner with them to hype the upcoming movie set to release this Friday. Epic has also tweeted this set of emojis to hint at the mode, and also put something on the splash screen, which will probably be released alongside opening weekend, but we have no idea as to what the rules of said game will be at this time. However, for people that didn't play back when the game was actually pretty shite, or didn't put in enough time to earn the fake John Wick skin, Epic will surely collect your V-Bucks to further devalue the meaning behind having to work for outfits that potentially reflect skill. Not only have data miners been busy with leaks, congratulations Epic, you just played yourself by accidentally releasing some 411 about an upcoming mega sale with anybody that has 2-factor authentication getting $10 to spend on games that have had their hands forced to be only available on Epic's bare bones storefront as a way to get people's goodwill on their side, since they're holding the PC community hostage with their exclusivity deals. There is also a confirmation that an undo purchase feature is scheduled to be in the 9.10 update for the game instead of the asinine 3 refunds in your out policy, considering that there isn't an item purchase confirmation button by design, so it's easier for you to part with your money. Maybe Epic is finally getting the message about their anti-consumer bullshit not being appreciated around here, especially with the news that the upcoming Ghost Recon Breakpoint pre-order numbers are being dwarfed on its platform compared to Uplay, which is also a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious launcher, but it doesn't have the stink around it that the Epic one does, and this is how consumers are choosing to voice their opinion, with their wallets. Lastly, in Fortnite news, Epic has added Arabic language translation for both the game and their support staff for players that speak the language. However, in spite of petitions for servers in the region in January, followed by leaks that they would be coming in February, Epic has stated that this support is still a few months away, which is a disappointment for players in that part of the world, with the exception of Iraq, because their parliament has recently banned the video game in its country. The rationale behind the decision was
due to the negative effects on the health, culture, and security of Iraqi society, including societal and moral threats to our children and youth.
So you mean to tell me in a country where honor killings are still a big problem and governmental corruption is rampant, the real threat is a game rated T for teen about building, shooting, and surviving, which ironically is all that country has ever known since the US's invasion on the false pretense of looking like the good guys when we were just serving our own resource-grabbing self-interest way back in 2013? Well, on the bright side, maybe it means the reduction of me getting killed by Arabic letters in matches, even though it's probably not out-of-region players, but people just making their display names looking all cool and shit by using alternate character sets, which is so Season 6. Anyways, what do you think about the new weapon, and how many Fortbytes have you collected personally? I've been the Schwantz27, out like the New York Knicks in the #1 pick. Until next time.